What's going on, guys? January 27th evening. Wanted to do a quick recap video. Today was an interesting day. I was green on the day I'm going to show you, but I made a couple of mistakes, lessons learned. I can take away definitely a couple of lessons learned. The plus point is the levels that I marked on my chart before the day started, they were precise to the T. Okay, those work. So I'm good at that. I can see that. I took a couple of good trades, and then one trade, it was a loss. I'll show all that to you. I basically sold early for a loss. If I had just held on to it for a few more minutes, for another 15, 20 minutes, I could have probably made a 20% profit on that. Okay. So I'm going to jump into that. Let's go. Here we go. Okay. So this is my options, think or swim. You can see that I made $84 on QQQ. Amazing trade. I love that, right? My total I started was like 690 something. Okay. But I lost $46 on SPY trade. And end of the day, my profit was $38, which is not bad if you think about it. This is a 5% on my total account, right? And my goal is to grow. If you watch my past videos, my goal is to grow this from around 400 or 500 all the way to $25,000. I'm at $274 in the last couple of weeks. If I show you my calendar over here, so this is today, 27th, is $38 profit. So every week, I want to see how I can keep improving my process, my trading, my psychology. So every week, it's green for the week, and so the month is green. So this could have gone into a red day, but it came back into a green day. I'll show you where exactly. So I'm on the 15-minute chart. This was today's trading. So when the day started, we could see that there was such a huge drop, right? The previous day, this news about DeepSeek, this Chinese AI tool came out, and stock market went from, SPY went from 607 to something like it came over here, 595. That's a huge drop. That's a huge drop. Okay. From here to here, it's like, a 2% drop. It wiped out $1 trillion. That's what they said. So coming into this today, I had to literally go ahead and in the 15-minute chart, if you saw, I charted out this line is the pre-market low. So I marked this. But when I went all the way back, I could see this was a huge support zone over here. So I marked that. And then we could not mark the previous day high because the previous day high was somewhere way above here and the market was opening somewhere over here. So I had to go back and see what was the best level for the next support or resistance. And you can see over here, okay, and this is where I marked. It kind of went up and then support and it kept going. So I marked this as a support, okay? And then over here, you can see it hit over here. This was about January 17th, 10 days ago. It was a resistance, and then it broke through it, support. So I marked that also. So I knew going into the day, when the day opened, let's go back in the 1-minute chart, right? It opened up somewhere here. It's going to be somewhere between this level, and this level. So I waited for it. The first candle was a huge green candle. When I saw this forming, huge green candle, the MACD was low. You can see that. It was just kind of coming up. Everything was low a bit. On the 5-minute chart, actually, let's see if you can get the 5-minute chart. Over here, you can see this, okay? The stochastic was low, and this was just coming off. MACD was kind of curving again. So when I saw on the 1-minute chart, it was literally going up. Where is it? Come on. Okay. I actually bought a QQQ call contract. And I took it I bought it somewhere here when it went above over here. When it went above this, I knew it was going to keep going. So I bought it somewhere here. and I just 1 minute, I closed it somewhere here. It's about a 17 or 18%, I mean a 0.18% on the market. That was the move, right? It was a 1 point move on the SPY. On the QQQ, let's take a look at the Qs. Okay, there was a Q contract. If we go all the way back over here, let's see, where was it? Monday over here. Okay, I bought it towards the end of the second on the first candle, all the way somewhere here. It was a 1.5%, 1.5 points. Okay, on the QQQ. This 1 point move or $1.50 move may not seem like much. It looks like a 0.3%. Okay, this is not even a 1% move. It's a 0.3% move. But on the option contract, this was 60 or 75%. So when I bought, I put like $100. I put like $70 and I made like $45 or $50, something like that. It was crazy. Okay, so that was the first trade I took. Let me go back over here. And I that was the good trade I took, basically just from here to here, and I made some good money. I made a total of $84, if you see that, okay, on the Qs. Now, then I waited and I saw it went over here, it came back, it went over here and was struggling over here, okay, and you can see around the 10:30 time frame. Usually one more tip is, after 1 hour, market opens at 9:30, around 10:30, there's usually is a reversal. Not usually, sometimes. So I knew it was coming to resistance. Stochastic was high, RSI was high. You can see the MACD was high. It was just kind of, you can see the signal line coming over here. It came down. So I bought a few puts, SPY puts, and I bought a couple of puts here. Actually, I bought a couple of puts here. It went up again. I bought a couple of more puts here. It came back here. And then it started this big green candle. I got afraid, thinking it's going to go back up again, and I sold. I sold for a $46 loss. Okay. And if I had just held on to it, remember I told you in the last video, zone to zone, SPY just moves zone to zone. If I had just held on from here to here, I could have made 100% money back, okay, from whatever I invested. But even if I had held on from here to somewhere here, I could have made some money. But hey, so lesson learned, I sold too early. On the 5-minute chart, if you see, okay, let's go 5-minute chart. You can see MACD was high. It was kind of turning over here. Even the RSI, if you saw that, if you see the RSI, this was from here to here going down, but this was going up. So this is called a divergence, right? And it's called a bearish divergence. So price action seems to go up, but RSI is coming down on the 5-minute. On hindsight, all this looks awesome, but I did not take that. I just saw on the 1-minute, and I just went ahead and I sold too early. So that's what it is. Now, I also want to show you that on my funded account, I had a loss. Okay, this actually happened Friday. I had a loss. I was bummed out, and so I lost that account. So today I went and bought a new evaluation account of $40 to $49. It was $50,000, and I revenge traded, and I made $2,600. If I make a total of $53,000, then I'll get a funded account. Okay, so my goal for February is to get a funded account and then focus on my trading, be consistent, not given to temptations of buying and selling, not over trading. So I have my rules written down and get one payout from my future trading funded account. Okay. But I'm happy. My options account is going, it's green. I'm improving day by day. So hope this helps, guys. Just want to put this together.